We're going to take a look at how to set up standard flip or standard wind on your Superlite Outriggers. You're going to need a new spring, a pair of pliers and wire cutters, as well as a 5/32 Allen key. That could also be a 4mm if you're using metric. So we have two types of flip, standard and competition. Standard flip is whenever you pull that string, the ski tip flips up into pull mode. It's tension to flip up. Comp flip is the other way around. When you pull the string, that ski tip is going to flip down. So with standard, the ski tip flips up through tension, and then you have to manually put that ski tip down into ski mode. So to get started, I'm just going to disassemble this outrigger here. And this bolt holding the ski tip to the joint, as you can see, goes all the way through and threads into the other side of the plastic here. So we're just unthreading this guy. I believe we're out of the threads on the other side. So you can see now the string wants to kind of push the joint up and away. Comes out. Voila. Make sure you hold on to the bolt. So if we're starting from scratch here, that spring is going to sit on the back. It's going to orient on the back of the ski tip. So it's going to sit back here. The key for getting this to slide onto that joint easily is to make sure that these twists here on the spring are wrapped around the ski tip's receiver there, where that bolt's going to slide through. So those are on. It's on tight on the back. I'm just kind of pinching with my hands to keep that on. I'm going to use two hands here, and this is can be kind of tricky. With hands pinched here, I'm going to take the prongs at the end of the spring and kind of work these towards the back. And they can be kind of sharp and pointy at the end. That's why I have the gloves here. If you want to use those while you're putting them on, it's not a bad idea to prevent any scratches. So you can see I've got this back, and it is tension. It's wanting to fight me. They're kind of the spring's wanting to come off of the lip here on each side, so working to keep those down, and at the same time we're going to get the joint. You can see it's just going to slide right over. And now that's on. It's tensioned, but I'm not lined up yet. What you can do is use that Allen key and kind of work in to get your alignment in place before the bolt actually goes in. And this can be a bit of a process, especially if you've never done it before. You just have to try and be patient. So I've got my alignment there. The bolt's going back in. You'll feel it start to set. I haven't got it yet. There it is. It's going to set about halfway through, and then I'm facing the thread. So I'm going to screw this in with my 5/32 Allen. It does start to get tight, but it's not flush yet. You can see that's still sticking out, so we've got a ways to go. And you want to make sure you don't strip this. So you're going to work up, you're going to feel it get a little tight. You can see that I'm now flush. And I'm just going to give it a little one finger tightness here. That way I'm not stripping out the other end. So you can see now we're set up. I'm going to test this just to make sure I got it right. Pull the string, smash my finger, it goes up into pull mode. So we're set here. On the back, you can see we have some grooves here in the joint that those spring tines are actually going to fit into. And just to clean it up a little bit, I'm now going to take my pliers with the wire cutters. And this is where the gloves come in. When cutting these, you've got to be careful because they sort of turn into projectiles. So I'm going to hold on to the end here and cut this flush on both sides. Clean this one up a little bit, and this is where it can really shoot off, so it's good to not point that towards your face. Use safety glasses. You can even kind of block it and point it down. And there we have it. There's our standard wind. And we're ready to ski.